Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aina Shafia binti Fakrudin and I will be your host for our podcast for today. Today we will be discussing about building bridge effective teacher-parent partnership. It is an important topic because children's success in school is not solely the responsibility uh, for teacher or parent. Instead, it requires cooperation between both parties. Our discussion today will be focused on three main ideas, which is definition, importance, and impact of teacher-parent partnership. Joining me today are Putri and Sophia. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you, Aina. I'm excited to discuss this topic because teacher-parent partnerships are essential in supporting children's learning and development. Thank you for having me. I believe this topic is highly relevant because schools and families need to work together to help children achieve their full potential.
Wonderful. Now, let's begin with our first discussion. Putri, what exactly do we mean by teacher-parent partnership?
Teacher-parent partnership refers to a collaborative relationship between teachers and parents, where both parties work together to support children's academic achievement, emotional development, social growth, and overall well-being. The word partnership is very important because it highlights shared responsibility. Teacher contribute contribute Teacher contribute professional knowledge about education and child development, while parents contribute valuable knowledge about their child personality, interests, and experiences outside school. When both parties work together, children receive more consistent support.
That's a good explanation. Sophia, would you like to add anything about that?
Certainly, I like to think of teacher-parent partnership as a bridge connecting home and school. Children spend a significant amount of time in both environments. So, it is important that parents and teachers communicate and collaborate effectively. For example, if a child is struggling emotionally at home, parents can inform teacher so that additional support can be provided in school. Similarly, teachers can share information about academic progress or behavioral concerns with parents. This partnership ensures that everyone is working toward the same goal, the child's success.
That's a very useful perspective. And what are some characteristics of teacher-parent partnerships?
For your information, some key characteristics include trust, mutual respect, open communication, shared responsibility, and a common commitment to support the children's development. Trust actually allows parents and teachers to work together confidently, while communication ensures that important information is shared regularly. I would also add the effective partnership involves active participation from both sides. Parents and teachers should listen to one another, value each other's perspective, and collaborate while making decisions that affect children's learning and well-being.
Thank you, Putri and Sophia, for those insightful explanations. To summarize our discussion on the definition of the teacher-parent partnerships, we can understand that a teacher-parent partnership is a collaboration relationship between parents and teachers who work together to support a child's academic, social, emotional, and personal development. We also learn that effective partnerships are built on the mutual respect, open communication, and shared responsibility. Rather than working independently, teacher and parent function as a team with the common goal of helping children reach their full potential. Additionally, Sophia highlighted that this partnership serves as a bridge between home and school, ensuring that children receive consistent support in both environments. Overall, teacher-parent partnership are not simply about exchanging information. They involve continuous collaboration to create the best possible learning experience for children. Now that we understand what teacher-parent partnership are, let's move on to discuss why they are so important. Putri, can I ask you why you think teacher-parent partnership important in education?
Actually, Aina, teacher-parent partnership are important because they create a strong support system for the children. When teacher and parents communicate regularly, they can identify challenges early and provide appropriate support. For example, if a child struggles with reading, teacher can inform the parents who can provide additional reading practice at home. This cooperation actually helps students to improve more effectively.
That was a very wonderful opinion. Sophia, can you share to us what about your thought?
I believe these partnerships are important because they encourage positive attitudes toward learning. When children see their parents actively involved in their education, they understand that learning is valuable. This often leads to increased motivation, better attendance, and greater engagement in school activities.
Okay, besides benefiting students, how do this partnership help teachers?
Teachers gain valuable insight into student backgrounds, interests, and needs. Parents can share information that can help teachers to understand how to support children more effectively. This actually allows teachers to tailor their teaching strategies and provide more personalized assistance.
Okay, just now we listened to Putri sharing her opinion about the teachers. And Sophia, can you tell me what about the parents?
Okay, now parents benefit because they gain a clearer understanding of their children's strengths, weakness, and progress. They also feel more confident about supporting learning at home because they receive guidance and information from teachers.
So, how does school benefit from this partnership?
School gain benefit because strong partnership create a positive school culture. When parents become actively involved, school develops stronger relationship with families and communities. This contribute to a supportive and collaborative learning environment.
Thank you both for sharing those valuable perspectives. Okay, now let's summarize of the importance based on our discussion just now. Teacher-parent partnership are important because they create a strong support system for students. When teachers and parents work together, children benefit the consistent guidance, encouragement, and expectation both at home and at school. We also learned that this partnership help improve students' motivation, engagement, responsibility, and confidence. Students tend to perform better when they see that the adults around them are united in supporting their children. From the teacher's perspective, partnerships provide important insight into students' background, interests, and needs, enabling teachers to offer more effective support. At the same time, parents gain a clearer understanding of teacher of teachers Parents gain a clearer understanding of their children's progress and how they can contribute to learning at home. Furthermore, the school benefit by building stronger relationships with families and creating more positive and collaborative learning community. In short, teacher-parent partnership are important because they strengthen communication, encourage share responsibility, and ultimately contribute to a child overall success. Now, let's explore to the impact of this partnership have on students and the wider school community. Okay, Putri, what impact do strong teacher-parent partnership have on student academically?
Actually, the impact can be significant. Students whose parents are actively involved in their education often perform better academically. They are more likely to complete assignments, participate actively in class, and develop strong study habits. Partnerships also help identify learning difficulties early so the appropriate support can be provided before problems become more serious.
Wow, Putri, that's very encouraging. Sophia, what about behavior and emotional development?
Okay, based on your question, strong partnership often lead to improved behavior because children understand that teachers and parents communicate regularly. Students are generally more likely to follow expectation and demonstrate responsibility when they know that both parties are working together. Emotionally, children feel more secure, supported, and valued. This contributes to higher self-esteem, confidence, and resilience.
Do you think this can impact into the future?
Absolutely, Aina. The benefits extend beyond school years. Students develop positive attitudes toward learning, stronger communication skills, and greater confidence. These qualify These qualities contribute to future academic, professional, and personal success.
Additionally, strong teacher and parent partnership strengthen relationships between schools and communities. This creates a supportive environment that benefits future generations of learners.
Thank you, Sophia and Putri. To summarize our discussion on the impact of teacher-parent partnerships, we can see that the effect extend far beyond the classroom. Academically, students often achieve better results because partners and teachers work together to support learning and address challenges early. This collaboration helps students stay focused, motivated, and engaged in their study. In terms of behavior, strong partnership encourage students to follow expectations and develop positive attitudes towards learning. Since children know that their parents and children communicate regularly, they are more likely to demonstrate responsible behavior both at home and in school. Emotionally, students benefit from feeling supported, understood, and valued by the important adult in their life. This contributes to higher self-esteem, confidence, resilience, and overall well-being. Finally, the long-term impact include stronger learning habits, improved social skills, greater confidence, and better preparation for future studies. For future success, this partnership also strengthens connection between schools, families, and community. Overall, effective teacher-parent partnerships create positive outcome not only for students but also teachers, parents, schools, and society as a whole. Now that we have discussed the definitions, importance, and impact of teacher-parent partnership, Let's move on to another aspect, which is the strategies to strengthen collaboration between teachers and parents. Can you guys share to me what are you guys' opinion or some effective strategies school can use to build stronger teacher-parent partnership?
Thank you, Aina. One of the most effective strategies is organizing regular parents' conference. This meeting provides opportunity for teachers and parents to discuss a child's academic performance, behavior, strength, and area for improvement. Rather than meeting only when problems arise, regular conference help establish trust and maintain open communication throughout the year. For example, teacher can share student progress while parents can discuss any concerns or challenges their children may be facing at home.
That's a great strategy, Putri, because it encourages direct communication. Sophia, what the other strategy can strengthen collaboration?
So, another effective strategy is involving parents in school activities and programs. Schools can organize events such as family day, sport days, reading programs, cultural celebrations, open days, and volunteer activities. These events provide opportunities for parents to participate actively in their children's educational and strengthen relationship with teachers. When parents feel welcome and valued by the school, they are more likely to remain engaged in their children's learning journey.
That's very true. Active participation can help create a stronger school community. Putri, are there any communication related strategy that teachers can implement?
Yes, absolutely. Teachers should provide regular and constructive feedback to parents. Communication should not only focus on problem or negative behavior. Teachers also should share student achievement, improvement, and positive contributions in class. For example, a teacher might send a message to inform parents that their child showed excellent teamwork during a classroom activity. Positive communication helps build trust and encourage parents to stay involved.
Wow, I agree. Positive feedback can motivate both students and parents. Sophia, what role does mutual respect play in strengthening collaboration?
Mutual respect is essential. Teachers and parents comes from different backgrounds and may have different perspectives. However, both parties share the same goal, which is supporting the child. Teachers should respect parents' knowledge of their children, while parents should respect teachers' professional expertise. When both sides listen to each other and work collaboratively, stronger partnerships can be developed.
Now, let's look at a real life scenario. Can you guys imagine a student named Adam has recently shown a decline in academic performance and has become less active in class? What should teachers and parents do?
The teacher should first gather information and communicate with Adam's parents to understand the situation.
Parents also can share any challenges that child might be facing at home, such as a family issue, stress, or health concerns.
Together, they can create an action plan to support Adam academically and emotionally.
Wow, I agree with you both. This example show why collaboration is so important. Now, I would like to ask you, how do students view strong teacher-parent partnership?
Students also often feel more supported and valued when adults work together.
From parent perspective, Parents feel reassured when teachers communicate regularly and show concern for their child's development.
From a teacher's perspective, teachers benefit because parents can provide important information that helps them better understand the students' needs.
I would like to ask another question, which is what practical strategies can school implement in strengthen partnership?
In my opinion, schools can organize parent-teacher conferences or family engagement programs, open house events, and workshop for parents.
For your information, teachers also can share regular updates like what's the achievement of the students and celebrate student achievements. Actually, this also can encourage parent participation in classroom activity.
What about the parents too?
In my opinion, parents can attend school events or monitor their children's learning. Maybe can maintain respectful communication with teachers and support school initiative.
As education continue to evolve, I would like to ask, what do you think the future of teacher-parent partnership will look like?
From my point of view, I also believe that technology will continue to strengthen communication and increase parental involvement.
I think schools may also become more family centered, encourage greater collaboration between educators and families.
Ultimately, the goal remains the same, supporting the student growth and success. Okay, now before we end our today podcast, I would like to each of you to share one lesson you have learned from this discussion.
What I have learned is that effective communication is not just about sharing information, but also about building trust and understanding.
I have realized that student success is a shared responsibility. Teachers and parents must work together to provide consistent support.
I agree with that. But for me, the biggest takeaway is that strong teacher parent partnerships create a bridge between homes and school, helping children reach their full potential. Okay, now we have come to at the end of our podcast for today. Thank you once again to Putri and Sofia for sharing your valuable insight today. And thank you for our listener for joining us for today. We hope this discussion has provided a deeper understanding of the importance of building strong bridges between teachers and parents. I'm Aina, and this has been Building Bridge Effective Teacher-Parent Partnership. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and see you again in another podcast.